Let's get right into it. Number 9. When your favorite food smells like garbage. You take a bite of bacon and it tastes like a dumpster. Your coffee smells like a portable toilet. Welcome to the world of parosmia, where your nose becomes your worst enemy. This is your brain literally rewriting the smell dictionary, and every definition now reads, disgusting. Your smell neurons are crossing their wires. Coffee connects to garbage. Chocolate links to sewage. About 80% of what you think is taste is actually smell. When your nose goes rogue, eating becomes a nightmare. People with this condition describe eating chicken that smells like a corpse. This can happen from something as simple as a bad sinus infection or a head injury. Your delicate smell nerves get damaged, and when they try to repair themselves, the wires get crossed. You also can't smell a gas leak, or if milk has gone bad. If your favorite foods suddenly smell like they've been filtered through Satan's armpit, that's your body waving a big red flag. Number 8. The drumstick finger warning. Look at your fingertips. They might be getting wider, puffy, with nails that curve downwards like tiny spoons. This is called finger clubbing, and it's your body's way of saying something is wrong. Normally, the skin under your nail is firm. With clubbing, the nail bed gets soft and spongy, like your fingernail is floating on a waterbed. The tips of your fingers get larger, red, and warm, starting to look like little drumsticks. Most of the time, finger clubbing means your blood isn't carrying enough oxygen. To try and fix this, your body starts growing more tiny blood vessels and tissue in your fingertips, causing the swelling and weird shaping. The terrifying part is what's causing that lack of oxygen. About 80% of cases are caused by lung problems or serious heart conditions. You can do a quick test called the Shamroth window test. Press the fingernails of your 2 index fingers together, back to back. You should see a tiny diamond-shaped gap of light between your cuticles. If your nails are clubbed, that diamond-shaped window disappears completely. The clubbing itself isn't painful, but it's a flashing red light on your body's dashboard. If you notice your nails starting to look like this, make an appointment with your doctor. Number 7. The ring in your eye. You might notice a weird, pale, grayish ring around the colored part of your eye. This isn't a fashion statement. It's fat. Your body ran out of storage space and decided your eyeballs were a great place to stash some cholesterol. This is called corneal arcus, and its meaning depends on your age. If you're over 60, this is called arcus senilis. It's basically gray hair for your eyeballs. Nearly 100% of people over 80 have it. But if you're under 50 and see this ring, your body is telling you something important. This is called arcus juvenilis, and it's a sign that your cholesterol levels might be dangerously high for your age. It can be a powerful predictor of heart disease. The ring itself won't affect your vision. It's just sitting there, being a snitch about your cholesterol levels. Your eyes might be trying to warn you about something serious. Number 6. Your body's broken GPS. Your body's internal GPS has a problem. You might be clutching your arm thinking you pulled a muscle when actually your heart is having a meltdown. That brain freeze you get from a slushie is your body's GPS having a moment. The cold never touched your forehead, but your brain is convinced that's where the problem is. This is called referred pain, and it's your nervous system playing a game of telephone. Your internal organs share nerve highways with your skin and muscles. When your heart finally speaks up, your brain gets confused and assigns the pain somewhere familiar. That crushing pain in your left arm during a heart attack is your heart screaming for help, but your brain blames the arm. Sharp pain in your left shoulder tip could mean your spleen has issues. Right shoulder pain could be your liver or gallbladder. That dull lower back pain might be your kidneys. Your system is attempting to send a crucial signal, warn you about something serious, but it's sending the message to the wrong department. If you have weird, persistent pain in your chest, shoulders, arms, or back, don't ignore it. Number 5. A mole's vanishing act. Picture this. One day, you spot that mole, and notice that mole on your shoulder is gone. You might think, free mole removal, but your body could be playing a trick. Moles don't just pack up and leave. When a mole disappears, it's either because your immune system attacked it or something more sinister is happening. Sometimes your body decides a normal mole is an enemy. It attacks it. A white ring forms around the mole, and then it fades away, leaving a lighter patch of skin. This is called a halo nevus, but sometimes a mole vanishes because your immune system found something dangerous, like melanoma, a serious form of skin cancer. Your body is fighting it, and the disappearing mole is the crime scene. Just because the mole shrinks on the surface doesn't mean you've won. Those cancer cells might have already spread. Dermatologists use the ABCDE's checklist for moles. A is for asymmetry, B is for an irregular border, C is for uneven color, D is for a diameter larger than a pencil eraser. E is for evolving. which means any change at all. A disappearing mole is the ultimate evolution. If you see a mole doing a vanishing act, get it checked out. Number 4. The night sweats mystery. You wake up at 3 a.m. completely soaked. Your t-shirt and sheets feel like you went for a midnight swim. This isn't just being warm. This is your body hosting its own water park while you were unconscious. Doctors call these night sweats. True night sweats are when you wake up drenched, even when your room is cool. Sometimes the reason is simple, like a mattress that isn't breathable, or stress and anxiety. Many common medications can also mess with your internal thermostat. Then there are more serious signals. When your body fights an infection, it cranks up the heat with a fever. When that fever breaks, your body goes from furnace to fire hose. Hormones are another culprit, like during menopause or with thyroid issues. If you're regularly waking up soaked, your body is trying to tell you something. Persistent night sweats, especially with weight loss or extreme tiredness, can be early warning signs of serious conditions. This includes certain cancers that make your body produce chemicals that crank up your internal thermostat. Your system then desperately tries to cool down by turning you into a human water fountain. It's a soggy signal you shouldn't ignore. Number 3. Those weird yellow bumps. You wake up and notice a weird yellowish bump on your eyelid. That little bump is your body's warning about your cholesterol. These bumps are called xanthomas. They're little pockets of fat that got lost in your bloodstream and set up camp under your skin. When you have too much fat in your blood, it's like a traffic jam. Some of that fat crashes into your skin, forming these bumps. The bumps themselves won't hurt you, but they are a check engine light for your arteries. That tiny bump on your elbow could be a very urgent alert from your heart. These things show up on your eyelids, elbows, knees, hands, feet, even your butt. Some are tiny like rice grains. Others can grow to be 3 inches wide. These fatty lumps can also mean you have other problems, like uncontrolled diabetes or pancreas issues. The good news is, if you get your cholesterol under control, these bumps can shrink and disappear. If you spot one of these yellowish blobs, show it to your doctor. That little bump might be the only thing standing between you and your arteries turning into a grease trap. Number 2. The never-ending raspy voice. You wake up one morning and notice your voice is sounding like you gargle with gravel. Weeks go by and your voice is still gone. That's when your body is sending you a message. Your vocal cords are like 2 tiny guitar strings. If your voice stays raspy for weeks, something is messing with them. Sometimes it's just allergies or stomach acid sneaking up while you sleep. Other times you get little bumps called polyps on your vocal cords, making your voice sound rough. But sometimes it's more serious. A vocal cord might have stopped working because the nerve controlling it got damaged. And in some cases, that raspy voice is one of the earliest warning signs of laryngeal cancer. Doctors have a simple rule. 2 weeks of a raspy voice means get it checked. They'll stick a tiny camera down your throat to take a look. Number 1. When your limbs fall asleep and never wake up. You wake up and your arm is a useless meat noodle, broadcasting static. That pins and needles feeling is just your nerves rebooting after being squashed. Usually you shake it out and you're good to go. But what if your arm stays in permanent static mode? What if it's been 3 weeks and your hand still feels like that? That's your body's check engine light flashing red. Persistent pins and needles means your nerves are being consistently damaged, starved, or attacked. Your nerves could be starving from a severe vitamin B12 deficiency. Without B12, the protective coating on your nerves gets damaged, like an electrical wire with the rubber chewed off. Or a nerve could be permanently trapped, like in carpal tunnel syndrome. It can also be one of the very first signs of diabetes. High blood sugar is like a slow-acting poison for your nerves. In some cases, your own body is the attacker. In diseases like multiple sclerosis, your immune system attacks the protective sheath around your nerves. If your limb has been asleep for weeks, don't just shake it off. That tingling is an SOS signal from your nervous system. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.